A 99% of creatures couldn't survive this world. But humans possessed a unique advantage: adaptability. Our first method relies on focused, piercing force. Hunting large dinosaurs demands strategic deployment of these weapons. But targeting vulnerable points becomes absolutely critical for success. And now that we understand simple piercing, let's explore traps. The pit traps exploit brute force against environmental deception. The goal is to funnel the target directly into the prepared kill zone. A sudden collapse ensures immobilization, providing a window for attack. This tactic minimizes direct, prolonged physical confrontation. Now that we understand environmental hazards, consider projectile warfare. The atlatl and later the bow offered standoff capability. And these weapons allowed humans to maintain safe distance zones. The penetration depth was the primary challenge against armored species. Continuous barrage, however, could eventually cause debilitating blood loss. And this necessitated teamwork, a coordinated effort across space. Our fourth method involves manipulating the environment itself. Entanglement strategies target mobility, especially for bipedal giants. The goal is to create controlled chaos in their movement. But once entangled, the dinosaur becomes a stationary, vulnerable target. This pause allows the hunters to close the distance safely. Finally, we must discuss the ultimate deterrent: controlled fire. Fire serves not just for warmth, but as a massive tactical tool. We use fire to drive prey toward prepared hunting zones. While many reptiles possess extreme sensitivity to heavy smoke inhalation. This fear-based movement is predictable and exploitable by hunters. These 5 methods reveal the core of human dominance: ingenuity. Survival was a constant negotiation with overwhelming biological power. Knowledge sharing, recorded through symbols, amplified collective hunting power. Different environments demanded specialized toolsets and tactics. Carnivores presented a wholly different set of challenges and risks. Their speed and predatory instincts negated many stationary defenses. And against them, ambush and rapid, overwhelming strikes were necessary. Camouflage became a vital layer of defense against sharp eyesight. Coordination allowed groups to distract one end while striking another. Heavier impact weapons were reserved for direct engagements. But the impact had to be concussive enough to momentarily stun the beast. And now that we understand confronting predators, let's address the giants. But these titans were walking fortresses, immune to conventional methods. Unhurting them required exploiting herd instinct and geographical bottlenecks. Bacaniwans or narrow river crossings act as natural funnel points. This isolates individuals, making them targets for specialized team attacks. Spears had to be long enough to reach vital organs safely. At the combined weight of the hunter and spear maximized penetration depth. The noise and chaos of one large kill often scares the rest away. But understanding neurology informed targeting of the brainstem. Though chemical warfare, though crude, offered another non-contact solution. Small, swift prey required different tactics, speed over size. And the ocean itself could become a powerful, relentless ally. Luring prey into inescapable tides was a classic attrition move. Netting, when constructed large enough, could restrain the limbs of juveniles. But failure was frequent, but each attempt taught vital lessons in material strength. The constant need for high-speed evasion built extraordinary human fitness. This reliance on pure speed tested the limits of human endurance daily. Obstacle courses were designed to force the dinosaur to slow down. Hesitation, even for a second, provided the opening for the final strike. The final, most powerful weapons were often thrown with ritualistic precision. A success hinged on every preceding step being executed flawlessly. These victories weren't just about meat, they were about security. Humanity's greatest weapon was always the collective, adaptable mind.